What is going on, everybody? Matitude22 here today, bringing you guys another figure review. Today, guys, we have a big one. This is the SH Figuarts Majin-Boo. Next to Shenron, this might be the largest Figuarts Dragon Ball Z figure that we've seen. Yeah, I think it's the largest next to Majin-Boo. Oh, wait, I don't have Broly. Maybe Broly. I don't know. Anyway, moving on, guys. Another thing about this figure, he came very close to making my top 20 of 2018. If you didn't check 20 figures I got in 2018, so if you didn't check out that video, please go check that out. Also, guys, I was gonna say something else, and then it just slipped my mind. So I don't remember what it was. If I think of it, I'll tell you. But for now, let's start the review. This is what you guys came for. All right, so packaging is huge. I can't even properly get it. It's so massive, the packaging. All right, so we got Majin-Boo right there. Very standard Dragon Ball Z kind of packaging. Some various poses and stuff you could do on the back. The packaging is so huge. This is the only way I can do this. It's literally a big box. Just kind of a window on that side, window on the top, and then different stuff on there. So really cool packaging, really cool box here. Very nice figure. All right, let's look at the figure himself. So the face I went with, he does have the tongue out, which I'll explain a little more later, but I like this face. I like the pink tone they use for the skin. It's very kind of subtle, very kind of like a cherry blossom pink. You'll notice the tongue is a little bit darker, so I like that. One thing I don't like about this figure is the cape. So the cape comes in 3 pieces. I had a really hard time assembling them. They are posable, so you can pose the cape around, but I don't even want to try to move it just because of how difficult it was to get it all in place. But just know that the cape is posable and it's sculpted nicely, and it's kind of a nice violety purple. And then you can see he's got his lines where smoke comes out of everywhere. Got the yellow gloves, or his hands. I always wonder what his hands look like without the gloves. But then maybe I don't want to see them. And then he's got his pants, or his shorts. They look like pants to me. A lot of ridges and a lot of ruffles in here. So sculpted nicely. They look good. There's a lot of black shading on them. So it's not a super kind of bright, super kind of flat white. They did put some shading in there. So that's nice. And then he's got his belt, which looks good. I mean, the gold paint. All the paint looks really solid, even on the vest looks really good. Just a really nice figure overall. And he's got the yellow boots. Oh, I remember what I wanted to say. I wanted to have this guy on my top 20, but he didn't make the cut because I only wanted to have one Dragon Ball Z figure, and I could not deny the greatness that was Goku Black. So that's why this guy didn't make it. Nice looking figure. I wish he was a little bit denser. He does. There's a couple like gripes I have. That's definitely one. He feels really hollow and really kind of light, which makes me think like, if he does take a shelf dive, he's gonna break no problem. I wish he was a little bit denser. He feels almost hollow on the inside. Other than that, that's my small kind of gripe with this figure. Let's look at the articulations. The head moves side to side, forward and back. You can move the head almost any way you possibly want. So all the movement is in the neck. So no limits there. Arm moves up this far, moves in this far, out that far. He's got a swivel right up here, and a bend in the elbow, and then the hand swivel. For the torso, he just kind of wiggles around inside here. Not really an ab crunch, or almost more like a diaphragm joint. So you do have a lot of options with that. And I forgot to mention, he has like butterfly joints in the shoulders, so you can move them See, so you can hinge them forward or back to give them extra posability, which is nice. That's a nice feature. The legs and the hips move out. You can kick that far forward, which is pretty significant. He kicks that far back. He's got a bend in the knee, but unfortunately, because of the way the figure is designed, well, because of the way the figure looks, there's not much of a bend you can get on the knee, but it does rotate too, and the ankles do pivot and rock, and he has a toe joint. So a large figure that they just loaded up with articulation, which does make me happy, because this guy did command a very high price point. This was not cheap. Doesn't come with a lot, and he doesn't come with a lot of accessories. I wish he would have came with a little more for how much he was, but I understand there was maybe not that much they could give him. So he comes with 2 alternate heads. He comes with this more smiling head, and then he comes with this more kind of fiendish, angry head. Comes with 2 hands, or 3 sets of hands. So he's got 2 kind of loser hands, if he's doing the loser thing, or they could be finger bang hands. So comes with 2 of those, 2 fists, which look good, and then the hands that I gave him are to hold his chocolate bar. He comes with a chocolate bar, a already half-eaten chocolate bar. And this is really nice. I really like the brown paint, the brown plastic they use for the chocolate. I mean, the silver lining for the wrapper looks awesome. Just really nice accessory, and he holds it really well. So no issues getting him to hold it, and that's why I gave him with the open tongue, because that is how I'm going to pose him on the shelf, because I think that's just adorable. Ultimately, I like this figure a lot. This is a really, really good figure. If you don't mind spending a little more for Figuarts, then I highly recommend him. I think this is the definitive Majin-Boo, and this makes me excited to get Super Boo later on this year. So, all in all, awesome figure. Highly recommend. But that is it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, you know what to do. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It would really help me out, guys. So, if you like this video, please make sure to do that. Social media links are in the description. Excuse me, guys. I'm tired. I need to go. Excuse me, guys. I'm tired. I think I need to go take a nap. Social media links are in the description. Make sure you head over to facebook.com/sanctuary. Come check us out there. Come hang out with us there. Check out youtube.com/sanctuary and youtube.com/clickbait. Would really help out if you could go check out those channels. Subscribe to both of those channels. But that is it for me, guys. I hope you have yourselves a great day, and I will catch you next time with another figure review and